Welcome. My name is Barbara Marcum, and I'm the Director of the Senior Resources Department for the City of Westland. With me today, I'm very excited about doing this particular interview because Wayne County Community College is one of my favorite places. And we now, especially the Western Campus, which is now called the Ted Scott Campus. With me today, we have Michael Dotson, who's the president of the campus, which is now the Ted Scott Campus. And we have Sharon Scott here, who is Ted's wife, who's been a trustee for Wayne County Community College for some time, has been very involved in the community of Westland, have been residents here for decades. And so we're really excited to do this show today and talk a little bit about the Scott family and about Wayne County Community College. Welcome.
Thank you.
You have some really cool things that are going on at Wayne County Community College. And a lot of times people think about community colleges and they think, you know, students are 18, they're traditional students right out of high school. That's not necessarily the case there, and you're doing some really wonderful things. Talk about some of the things that are going on at Wayne County Community College that our viewers would be interested in.
Sure. Well, we like to say the community college is the college for everyone. If you can't find something at Wayne County Community College that you're interested in, there's probably nothing that's going to interest you. Everyone from elementary school all the way up through our seniors, there are classes that are offered, whether they're 4 credit classes that are leading towards a short-term certificate or towards an associate's degree, or continuing education courses where you can come and sharpen some skills in computer areas, or just learn a craft or improve some of the skills that you have, or just come and do some things that are fun that enhance your life skills. Exactly. So there's really something for everyone at Wayne County Community College.
Well, let's talk about something. This really interested me. I was a camp director when I was going to school in the summers. You have camps out at Wayne County Community College for kids, and some really neat camps too. Let's talk about that. When the camps are, how old do you have to be, and what do they do at the camp?
Yeah, we do. We have, we call them the summer kids camps, and these camps are a 3-week-long comprehensive experience. So the students will learn many different things when they come in. They'll have a lot of different experiences. It's an all-day camp for school-age children ages in grades 6 through 8. And things from culinary arts to Lego robotics. They'll be doing new classes here called Hunger Games skills, where they're going to learn some archery skills. They're going to learn some survival skills. So they have a lot of fun, but they learn a lot at the same time too. So it's a wonderful camp experience. What time is the camp
during the day?
It's all day. It starts from 8 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. It includes lunch, and registration is going on right now. They run from June 18th until July 6th. And seats are open right now, so families can register. How much are the camps? The camps are $125, all inclusive.
Well worth it, and I can say this also. You know, as kids before they get into high school aren't exposed to a lot of different things, sometimes core subjects, but you know, the things that they learn at the summer camps gives them that exposure, so it may be something that turns that light bulb on and the kids say, this is what I want for the rest of my life. Yeah. I love doing this.
Yeah, that's a great point, Barbara. It's an opportunity for students to get kind of a taste of different things that are out there, whether it's, like we said, the Lego robotics or the culinary arts. The students have so much fun coming and learning what it takes to prepare a meal. And we've heard from families that they go home and then they start preparing meals at home too. So there's a lot of different opportunities for students in the summertime. We always think that that's a time where students are going to be lazy and they don't learn anything, but there's a lot of opportunities for the students to come in and just have some fun while they're learning some things, getting some exposure to maybe a career field for them in the future.
Now, is the Hunger Games thing a new thing? Because do they do fire starting, archery? Because that's a lot of fun. As a camp director, I can tell you that will be a very successful camp.
We won't be starting any fires in the campus, I'll guarantee you that. But there will be archery. They're going to learn about tracking, scat tracking, and you know which scat is okay to track and which scat you don't want to track. You don't want to track a bear's scat. But they're going to be learning all sorts of survival skills in that class too.
That's fascinating and wonderful. So is this at every campus, or is this just at the Western campus?
No, we have kids camps all across the district at all of our locations, and a variety of different camps and different kind of classroom experiences.
Wonderful. Now, I did say the Western campus, but we're going to talk about that right now with you, Sharon.
Okay.
The Western campus, there were 5 campuses. The Western campus on Haggerty Road, just south of Ecorse, was for a long time known as the Western campus. Last year, there was a designation that now the campus is no longer the Western campus for Wayne County Community College District. It is the Ted Scott campus. What an honor that is. Let's talk a little bit about that and Ted's involvement with Wayne County Community College and how it happened. I mean, what a huge honor. So talk a little bit about his involvement with the college.
Well, he was trustee for 10 years, I think. And he was an excellent trustee, very strong trustee. And he was board chair for a while. And he is responsible for bringing Dr. Ivory in because there was so much turmoil in the campus before that. So the college was just going downhill. So they looked for a new chancellor, and Ted found Dr. Ivory in Texas. And it took a lot of talking to get Dr. Ivory to come to Detroit. And Dr. Ivory came, and he's just turned that whole Wayne County Community College around.
He has. The mayor's a huge fan of
Yes,
Dr. Ivory. So am I. So is Michael. So are you.
Oh, big time.
I mean, we all know the accomplishments.
Yeah,
So
not only is he a great leader, but he's also a wonderful human being.
Yes.
And very compassionate, and everybody seems to get along with him very well. He's very strong, though. He's not a pushover for anybody, and he's done, like I said, he's done absolutely wonders for Wayne County Community College District.
So Ted was the chair, the
Yes.
board chair, and he was involved with the college before then.
He actually went to Wayne County Community College at one time before he went to Madonna. And that's when the classes were at John Glenn. People don't always remember that, but they had classes when the college was still starting out, and it started in 1968. So anyway, Ted started with that, and then as time went on, we needed somebody, a trustee, to run for the office. It was actually Joe Benio, the late Joe Benio, who talked Ted into doing that, and he did it, and he loved it, and he stayed there, and Ted was also a great leader. And Dr. Ivory does these things. I remember we were at a gathering at the Ted Scott campus, and before Dr. Ivory got up to speak, and he leaned over to me because Ted wasn't feeling well that day, so he didn't go. He says, "We're naming the whole campus after him." He did before that, they did the outdoor area in honor of Ted, and that was very nice. And then later on, they did the multi-purpose room in honor of Ted Scott. So Dr. Ivory figured might as well name the whole campus after him. And it was a wonderful thing that Dr. Ivory did. Ted is a very humble man. He doesn't really like all that, he just does things, and he's always done things. I mean, he was fire chief in Westland for, I think, 5 years, and then he got all kinds of awards when he was a firefighter. I remember he was JC person, firefighter of the year, and he's got plaques everywhere. And he's just a leader, but a quiet leader, a very strong leader.
Yeah, talk softly, carry a big stick. He's a strong guy who,
Yeah.
I was there when that designation was unveiled, and we go there. Michael has been kind enough that they have a great little theater, kind of its classroom, and so Michael and I go way back, and we talked about, getting the seniors out there. He goes, "We have a problem getting the seniors out to the campus." I love it, just like your husband. I attended Wayne County Community College, graduated from there with my associate's degree, transferred to Madonna, where I got my bachelor's degree in gerontology. I love that campus. But anyway, Michael and I sat down and had a huge discussion about seniors and mature learners classes and a lifelong learning process. And so through we had somebody who did a donation to the center, and we bought new computers, and now Wayne County Community College sends a professor out to teach to cell phones, tablets, computers. Now we're working on a journaling class so seniors can tell their life story. We go out to the campus for a couple of reasons. One is because it's a wonderful room that you allow us to use. The seniors go, they get free coffee, free pizza, free popcorn, and bottled water. We watch a great movie. Our last one was the last week, and it was The Darkest Hour by about Winston Churchill. The seniors are getting to be very familiar with that area, so I'm hoping they start taking classes there. But we are very proud every time we go in there. There's a big portrait of Ted there right outside the theater that we walk in, and as Westland residents, we're very proud.
Good.
Very proud. So I just wanted to mention that.
Thank you.
So there are some non-traditional classes at Wayne County Community College, and brewing has been somewhat of an American fascination for the last 10 years, the microbreweries. So let's talk about the brewing class that you offer through Wayne County Community College.
Sure. Well, it's actually a full program. We have a number of classes in craft brewing that are offered at the campus. We were able to build a full craft brewing fermentation lab and associated science lab with that as well. And this program, both on the credit side, so you can earn a degree and certificate in craft brewing, can prepare you for a career in the craft brewing industry, or, as we've had with some of our students, the desire to opening up their own microbrewery as well. So it really teaches students not only the practices of craft brewing, but the science behind it. There is a lot of science behind brewing. I had no idea how intense it was, but it's very intense. And really there was a concern with the industry that was really kind of surfaced a few years ago about, as quickly as that whole industry was growing, the quality behind it. So we designed that academic program to really focus on the science behind that, so when the students finish that program, they understand what it takes to really brew a quality product and everything that goes into it. Now, also on the continuing education side, we're teaching classes in home brewing as well. So if you've ever wondered what home brewing was like, or you're doing it a little bit and wondered if you could do it a little bit better, a little bit more, we've got some continuing education courses where you can come in the evening, take these courses that are taught by our instructors that are on the academic side, and they are licensed brewers in the industry, and learn more about home brewing as well. So yeah, kind of a non-traditional thing that you don't always expect to see on a college campus.
No, but that's what I love about Wayne County Community College, is because it's like outside the box. And I just love that, because I think, wow, what a great opportunity. And I have a nephew who's totally into that, and it's like, just so, yeah, and he kind of was self-taught, but like you said, if you want to know more about it and get a little bit more into it, I just think it's a great opportunity.
Absolutely.
All right, so high school students, I know that they can go to the college. It's like a dual enrollment. Can you explain a little bit about that, and what students need if they want to go to the college before they enroll for the first time? What do they need to have?
Sure, there's a couple different options for high school students that are looking to maybe get a jump start on their college career. And one is called concurrent enrollment, where they do it on their own. It's something where they'll take classes in the evening, maybe a class here and there, or a class in the summertime. They need to go see their counselor first and get approval from their counselor. But that's something that any family can do. They can come to Wayne County Community College, any of our locations, and take a course while they're still in high school. We have some more formalized arrangements with the high schools, with John Glenn and Wayne Memorial as well, where students are taking college level classes from Wayne County Community College actually at the high school during the day. So they are able to work out with their principals and with their counselors their schedule, so they can get some college credits done before they graduate. So that's something that's going on right now, where students are able to go through their regular high school day and take some college courses at the same time. There's also a more kind of comprehensive approach called an early college program, and that's where students are able to get their full associate's degree before they graduate from high school. We've got a couple of programs like that going on right now, and students are graduating. They take an extra year of high school, the 5th year of high school, so they can finish up that associate's degree, but they graduate with an associate's degree absolutely free. So there's a lot of options out there.
Okay, I wanted to talk a little bit about transferring those credits if you have an associate's degree. What does that mean, transferring to a four-year university?
Well, there's something that is fairly new. It's called the Michigan Transfer Agreement, MTA for short, that the state, I think in a wonderful approach, worked with all the universities and all the community colleges and came up with this transfer agreement. And what that means, it is an agreement between the universities and the community college that guarantees that these credits will transfer to every university within the state of Michigan. So that's a guarantee. Outside of that, once you go past the 30 credits for the MTA, it depends on where you go and how things will transfer. But at Wayne County Community College, virtually every credit transfers to just about every university within the United States. And on the dual enrollment, most of our students that sit down with us and our counselors and our advisors, we work with them and work with the university to make sure that they're not taking courses that don't transfer. So very important that we sit down and do a plan of work so that with the student's end goal in mind, we make sure they're taking those courses that will eventually transfer to the university. As you said, you had a great experience with Madonna, transferring your credits there, and we have an articulation agreement with Madonna and many universities that guarantees that your credits are going to transfer there.
A lot of people are under the misconception that community college classes are not what four-year university classes are. And I know that they've done many studies regarding grades, and what grades you earn at a community college are pretty consistent with the grades that you're going to earn at a university. That was true with me. I was a great student. I was an older student, a little bit more mature. But you know, I did very well at Wayne County Community College, and I did very well at Madonna. And so I know that that is true. So a lot of people I really have a misconception about a community college, and I would say that if you've never been out to the Ted Scott campus on Haggerty as parents and students, not only is it a wonderful place, a great environment, learning environment, but it's also, if you're looking at money and you're having to work and put yourself through school, or your parents are paying for it, they worked hard for that money, it is a significantly less expensive than a four-year university. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Absolutely, significant savings as far as looking at the tuition, but you're not cutting corners with the quality, just as you said. You are getting a quality educational experience at Wayne County Community College, and our articulation agreements with our university partners speak to that. They want our students. They know that when our students come through Wayne County Community College, those students are successful, and those students will continue to be successful moving forward. So we have, through our university center, agreements in place with some universities where they offer what's called a 3+1 program. That means they're going to take 3 years of credits from Wayne County Community College and transfer them over. So when you transfer, you're only paying for tuition at the university level for 1 year.
Yes.
So again, another significant savings, and it also shows the universities recognize the quality of the programs at Wayne County Community College. They're accepting all of those credits, and they welcome those students.
Well, I certainly had a wonderful experience, and one of my instructors, Dr. Marge Oliver, was also a professor out at the University of Michigan. So when we took classes, I just loved every class that I took. I really enjoyed, and the quality of the instructors there, fabulous.
Yeah.
Sharon, it's great to talk about Ted and his accomplishments, and we are proud of him. We're also proud of you. You are a trustee now for the college.
Yes.
So let's talk about what it means to be a trustee on a board, and what your responsibilities are to the college and to the students.
It's an elected position, and I've been fortunate enough to be elected twice. And you have to get all your signatures. It's not of the, pay $100 and you're on the ballot, but it's a very rewarding position to have. And I think I learn every time I go to a board meeting something new about what's happening at the college. I'm very proud of all of the accomplishments we have at the college. And a lot of people don't know that. And I'm glad we're doing this today to kind of get the word out. As a trustee, we're policymakers, we're not administrators. And I learned that when I was on Wayne West End School Board. You're a policymaker, you don't administrate. That's like Mike's job. We approve the budget, approve the chancellor's contract. We accept a lot of grants. We have numerous grants that come in. And the board meetings are all, we have to go downtown to the administration building, but like I said, the board meetings are a learning experience. I feel like I'm getting a college education just from being a trustee.
I think you are.
Yeah. And I love Dr. Ivory, and his staff is just absolutely marvelous. They are really very, very professional.
And talented.
And he only hires talented people. Yeah. I mean, he's very particular who's going to be on his staff.
Well, they represent the college. It's very important that you have people who are representing the college.
He's a wonderful man, but, he carries a big stick too. So anyway, but the trustees all respect him, And we all love him, I think, the same. I mean, he's very good to work with, and he's very accessible. So if I call him, you know, he takes the phone call or he calls me back right away. And it's just a great experience, probably the best experience I've had being an elected official. Of course, I was on the city council for almost 9 years.
Yes.
And the school board for the same almost 9 years. So, and I've been a trustee for 10, so I've been an elected official a very long time. So.
Well, it's nice that that the trustees have such a great relationship with the chancellor and with the administrators at the college.
Right.
It really is a relationship of reciprocity and learning, and so I think it's wonderful. And I'm sure it's time consuming and it takes a lot of thought. It's a big responsibility. So thank you for that, because I think the trustees, as well as everyone associated with Wayne County Community College, make it what it is today. And it's a very fine learning institution, and I really want to get the word out there how much we love it.
Right.
So thank you both for being with me today. And thank you, friends in the viewing audience. And if you have not been out to the Ted Scott campus on Haggerty, it's just south of E-Course. It is the closest campus to our Westland residents. Go on out and take a look at the campus. You'll be as impressed as I am. So thank you very much for being with us today. And thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.